Hey Cleo! So, I know I look like a complete mess. I thought that I should film this video before I have something else that comes up. I haven't made a video in like forever. I have bought a lot of new books, all of them used. I think I got all of these in the month of October. I have this habit, I think a lot of people do, of buying more books than I can read because I haven't even read that many books this year because of school and all that, but I'm just obsessed with buying books. So I have this book, 6 Easy Pieces, Essential Physics Explained by the Most Brilliant Teacher, Richard Feynman. I got it for I think like 25 cents at the thrift store about half a mile from my house. And then I have Mrs. Peregrine's Home for Peculiar. I have Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and the second one, Hollow City. I never even watched the movie when this came out. I think it was like a Disney movie or something. I never watched it, and now I have the books. I think they might be an interesting read for next summer or something. I have this Little Golden Books Christmas Stories book. It has 9 books in one, and it's like a children's book and has like a bunch of classic Christmas stories in it. I was so surprised I found this. It has The Night Before Christmas, Little Puppy's First Christmas, The Christmas Story, Baby's Christmas, 12 Days of Christmas, The Little Christmas Elf, The Nutcracker, Jingle Bells, and Christmas ABCs. It's just like, that's a list of the books it has. I might give it to my niece for Christmas or just as like a little gift, or I might keep it for myself. I'm not sure yet. The next thing I got is Writing Under Pressure, The Quick Writing Process. This, I'm not sure, I just browsed through it really quickly, but it seemed to have a lot of writing tips for writing essays and writing in university and I think that'll be really interesting. I might read it over winter break because I'm always trying to improve my essay writing skills. Next, I have House of Leaves. I heard a lot about this book. My cousin actually recommended it to me, I think last fall, because I believe she was reading it for a class. And then someone in my English class recently brought it up as well. And I've just heard that it's really good. And so I thought I'd pick it up because it was only 25 cents. And yeah, it's pretty thick, but I think it'd be really good because it's got really good reviews. So those are the most recent books I got. I believe I bought them this past Saturday. And then the books I'm going to be talking about now are the ones I bought throughout October. The first one is Star Wars Before the Awakening. I love Star Wars, as you know. Star Wars is the greatest. So it's just like an extra introduction to the characters. It's like a really easy book. It's like a beginner's chapter book, but I mean, Star Wars is Star Wars. The next book is also a Star Wars, Rey's Survival Guide. I really love Rey. She's an awesome character. And also, this book is full of amazing artwork. It's just like I fell in love with the artwork, so I just had to buy it. And it has like these pop-outs with like different drawings and information. It's just really cool, honestly, and I'm like in love with it. Like, these illustrations are giving me life. So yeah. The next thing is this science fiction anthology, and I love science fiction and I love science fiction short stories. I have a few other of like anthology type books full of short stories, and this one's particularly cool because it has a lot of short stories by like famous sci-fi authors like Ray Bradbury and Arthur C. Clarke. Okay, the next 2 books I got, I believe for $1 each or $3 each, I don't remember. Silkworm and Career of Evil. I haven't even read The Cuckoo's Calling. I think we were reading it for a book club and I got like a chapter in and I just never finished it. But I have the PDF of that, and then now I have like the 2 hardcovers of these, which I thought were really cool. They were really cheap and I couldn't pass them up. Another physics type book, The Hidden Reality by Brian Greene. I have a lot of Brian Greene's books, so this is just another one to add to the collection. I collect books by YouTubers. I have a lot of YouTubers' books, and it's just something that I like to do because I am always on YouTube. So I have this Pointless book by Alfie Days, and it's kind of like those like Wreck Your Journal books. It just gives you different activities and you just you just work on it. So I found this at a used bookstore for $1 or something like that, and it's like never been written in or even like opened or anything, so another YouTube book to add to my collection. Okay, so another book I have recently bought is The Portable Thoreau. I haven't really read any of Henry David Thoreau before, however I thought it would be really interesting to buy this and educate myself because I actually live about 1.5 miles away from Walden Pond, and so I thought that it might be interesting to read Walden and visit Walden Pond. Okay, so I don't know how long this video is yet because it feels like I've been talking for like 30 minutes, but that's a short list of books I have accumulated in the month of October, and I know there's like a few more scattered around my room, but I don't want to go and find them. These are just what I had still like laying on the floor waiting to be shelved, and I'm super excited because I love books. Hopefully I'll be able to read some of these. Maybe eventually I will be able to do a review for this channel because I don't do very many of those. It's usually always just these book updates, but I'm super excited. My goal for books on Goodreads was 20 books for the year, and I'm actually up to book 9. I'm counting rereads because I'm rereading the Harry Potter series, and so that's like a whole 7 books that I'm going to be able to add to that list. I'm reading a few books for school. Right now I'm reading Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut, which I have already read in the past. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I appreciate it, especially as a science fiction book, and the class is definitely giving me an interesting perspective. Maybe I'll do another video on that because I have a few words to say. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you are enjoying whatever book you're reading. I hope that we can talk soon and that you'll update me again on this channel about whatever books you're reading, and I'm super excited, and I guess I'll talk to you later.